Namaskar. A very warm welcome to each one of you to this session. Just take some time to be aware of your body, limb by limb. If there is any discomfort anywhere, just breathe into this area. Let things be stirred with the incoming breath, and with the outgoing breath, let the discomfort be sucked out of your body and released into the atmosphere. Give yourself the opportunity to breathe fully, but without any conscious effort on your part. Be the witness to your breath. Allow the breath to walk into you and walk out of you at a pace that it chooses. And you will begin to notice that each breath is bringing in more light and energy. And as it leaves you, it is leaving behind more peace and assurance. Become aware of your connection with Mother Earth. You will notice that the moment one thinks of Mother Earth, the body starts becoming heavy, and it has a tendency to sink into Mother Earth. This is the connection between the mother and the child. When we establish a connection with Mother Earth, she is always present to take away our pain and suffering, and transmute the same. Also become aware of the heavens above, and you become conscious of grace showering. What a protective umbrella is being formed. Mother Earth below and Heaven's grace above. And from this state, let us offer a prayer for grace to the Guru principle. We chant Om 3 times and then proceed. Those of you who may not know the prayer, just be with the words. Every sound has its own quality. So take deep breaths and with each out breath chant Om. Om Akhand Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Shri Sadguruve Namaha. The first stanza speaks about that common substratum which is part of all levels of existence in all the universes. The Guru holds a pointer to that common substratum. And that is why we worship or we pray to the Master or the Masters who have walked on this planet or who may they be there in the other worlds. For perfect healing, the Sanskrit word is swasth. And if we go behind the meaning of the word, it is saying that one who is established within himself or herself. So who can be established within himself or herself? Only the one who knows who he or she is. But we have only the senses and the mind to guide us. And these things give us the understanding that we are the roles that we play in life. They don't tell us who is playing that role. And they cannot tell us because the one who is playing the role is the source of the senses and the mind. A river has no ability to go back to its source. So when we meet elevated beings, or when we listen to them or hear about them, study them, we find they are the ones who have gone back to the source. And some kind of a glimpse begins to come that this must be the state of a being who has gone back to the source. And when we begin to get that glimpse, then the inner journey can begin easily and we are supported. And that is why in all traditions the Guru has been put on a very high pedestal. And the second stanza says that he who has applied this magic ointment to my eyes, allowing the eyes to see, we worship him. It is not really difficult to fathom what it means. We think the eyes see, but if we look at it very scientifically, the eye is only seeing, is covering maybe about 40 to 50% of the field of vision. And anything that we perceive is perceived by the eyes because of the image it captures. And any image the eye captures, there is always a gap in time of what the thing or the person or the situation is and what image is being perceived. And even if the image is correctly perceived, it is evaluated through the filter of the mind. And mind has its own likes and dislikes, its choices, and it is going to interpret anything according to its own conditioning. And this is why whatever we perceive through the senses is never the exact replica of what is before the senses. And that is why we need to purify to have correct perception. And this becomes possible, or the Guru is the pointer to that direction. And no wonder we hail the true Master again and again. And just becoming aware of this principle that is pervading everywhere, that is guiding each one of us in its own way, maybe through the parents, through our family members, through the teachers, through our own intuitive powers. The more we think of it, the more we experience gratitude for it. And the more of that principle is going to be distilled within ourselves. Just take a moment to become aware of this happening right now, in this moment, within yourself. This body is the lab. This body, the senses and the mind are the instruments of that lab. And whatever is happening is the experiment you are going to perform. And the results of that experiment will be known only to you. And this is about recognizing that we are not just matter, we are not just bodies, we are energy beings. And the energy has tremendous intelligence, it can set many things right. All that we need to do is to open ourselves and let the energy work in the way it wants within our bodies and the mind. And that is why we say Sadguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Hail the true master. The master appears to work within ourselves in the form of this all-knowing energy. It knows exactly what we need. And while we remain in this state of prayer, let us connect with all the souls in this universe. Just knowing that everything in this universe is energy. And we are also, each one of us is also a manifestation of energy. This is liberating because the body just appears to be an instrument through which this energy is functioning in a given time and space. But this energy is all pervasive. And limiting boundaries start getting dissolved. There is an experience of oneness. And from that experience of oneness, let us enter into sound healing today. Giving attention to two things at a time is challenging. but it is worth trying. So today, just give your attention to the breath, and at the same time be aware of the sounds that are being played. The mind has a limitation. It can just think of one thing with great clarity at a time. But if we ask the mind to focus on two things at a time, the mind gets confused and it dissolves, it disappears. And we are established in pure awareness. That common substratum which is filling every single nook and corner of this universe. So it is worth trying. So in today's session, as you give your attention to the breath, at the same time try to give attention to the sounds. And at some point, the mind will dissolve. You will be established within yourself completely. So let us start with chakra healing. You'll just play the sounds and not speak much. Keep the awareness of the breath. Be fully with the breath. Now be with the breath and this sound. See how the breath is becoming slower and subtler. And now listen to this sound. Now remaining with the breath awareness, listen to this sound which corresponds with the frequency of the heart chakra. Be in the awareness of the breath. See how the breath moves in and moves out. And now listen to this sound. which corresponds with the frequency of the Vishuddhi chakra in the throat. Once you notice that either the breath awareness has been lost or the sound awareness has been lost, just make that gentle shift to bring the awareness of both the breath and sound into your field of awareness. Don't struggle. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, don't fight with yourself. Just be in the state of rest and enjoy. And now let this sound, which corresponds with the frequency of Ajna Chakra, and breath, both be in your field of awareness. now listen to the sound which corresponds with the frequency of the Sahasrara chakra. Do not lose the awareness of the breath as you listen to the sound. Rest in the awareness of the breath. Now be with the sound and the breath simultaneously. Enjoy being in the company of yourself. When we are with ourselves, there is no need for another. One is whole and complete. It is only when the mind becomes active that we need to think of something else or someone else. And if you notice that the mind is becoming active, give the mind two things to do at a time. You are watching the breath. At the same time, ask your mind to be aware of your heartbeat. And the mind falls. A state of no thought is obtained, and it is a state of great rest and blissfulness. Now, start paying more attention to the breath. Take a few deep breaths and let the attention be more focused on the body. Try and move the fingers or the toes so that the connect with body becomes stronger. Become aware of where your hands are placed, where your feet are resting, and start becoming more and more aware of the body. Become aware of your environment with closed eyes. Make sense of what is happening around you, not just in your immediate vicinity, but also in the distance. Notice how everything seems perfect and nothing seems to disturb your inner state in this moment. And when you feel like it, you can bring your palms together, rub them against one another, feel the heat and the energy being produced there, and cover your eyes with your palms and let the energy travel from the palms into your being through the filter of the eyes. Notice how the eyes are reacting to this inflow of energy. Keep breathing, and when sufficient energy has been exchanged or transferred, caress your face gently. Give your unconditional love to your body, your senses, and your mind. Let your hands travel wherever they want to. And if you want to tap any part of the body, tap it. If you want to just caress any part, do it. With closed eyes, thank everyone present on call. Thank yourself for being here. Thank the Divine. Thank your Masters. Thank the friend who recommended this session to you. And when you are ready, you can gently open your eyes, bringing yourself in the here and the now. Samatha says, thank you. Today we combined meditation on the breath with sound healing. So how did it go? Was it too difficult to give attention to both the breath and the sound together? Or you enjoyed it? Anybody wants to share anything? You can just unmute yourself. Otherwise, you can write something on the group chat in the WhatsApp group. Jesse says, Samta says, thank you. Daisy says, thank you very much. Mind wandered but quickly came back. It's true. The mind can do anything that it is being trained for. So we have trained the mind over so many lifetimes to be wandering all the time. This is what it does. Marcy, you want to share something? You have.
Thank you.
Oh, most welcome, Marcy. And so we'll close this session with Shanti Part. It's our way of sending positive energy and healing to wherever it may be needed. Om सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनो सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति 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 May there be peace and auspiciousness everywhere.